Hey guys, it's LaShawn from Adventures of Fearless Faith, and my husband's putting my bike back together. I just did a little short video, informational video, to show you guys how he installed the, let's see if I can get it, the MotoHorn on my Can-Am Spyder F3T. So it's not installed on the outside of the bike. I wanted it concealed, and so he concealed it. And a lot of you guys, when I posted the video earlier in the week, wanted to know exactly where it was and how it looked and how he set everything up. So just did a video on that so you guys can take a look at it. But anyway, yeah, so he's putting the cover back on. Thank you so much for doing that for me in this heat here in
You're
Texas.
welcome.
It's 100 degrees in the shade, y'all.
You take me with ice cream?
Yeah, I made some ice cream. Perks of being married to a pastry chef. Anyway, you guys stay hydrated, and check out the video that we just did on the install of the MotoHorn on my Can-Am Spyder F3T. Bye. So hey guys, this is LaShawn with Adventures of Fearless Faith, and when I posted a video of my Can-Am Spyder F3T earlier in the week showing the MotoHorn that we installed on it, a lot of you guys inquired about where it was exactly behind the red circle in the photo. So this guy right here, lovingly called my husband, did he rode today. I didn't ride today. How far you rode today? What was the distance? Mileage?
One way 112.
Yeah, so he rode 112 miles and
55 back.
And 55 miles back in the heat, and to deal with helping me do this footage real quick. So here it is. This is where he installed it. So babe, can you explain to them where it is and what you did?
Yes, so we have one mount point here that I drilled a hole in this frame piece to attach the base of the horn there, and it's just zip tied in place here behind the headlight or the driving light, right? So it actually just attaches here one screw, and then it's zip tied right here to hold it in place. And you can see it's really sturdy, it's not moving at all. And then I ran wires from the battery via relay. Relay's triggered by the factory horn that's still in place. So I ran the power lead off the relay, off the main battery. This red wire, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes all the way down up in here. I pulled this fairing off. It goes all the way under the trunk hood into the battery under the little trunk box. And it finally terminates here on the end of the air pump, which is mounted to the frame via a fabricated bracket I made, just a straight piece of metal, and I put a bend in it, some cuts in it, so I could curve it around this frame.
Okay, so tell them why you did that. Because when we got the horn,
You just got the horn, a screw, a tube, and the compressor. You got the horn,
the screw,
a screw for the compressor, and the air tube. And that's all you got.
And that's all I got.
A sheet of paper that says you might want to consider using a relay. And here's how we would recommend you wire it.
yeah.
That was it.
So I hear, like I said, that Le Monster and I think MotoHorn now is offering the whole kit to connect everything. So that's a good thing. But you know, when we got the horn, we didn't have any of that.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of that. So
It's a standard automotive style relay. Right. So I forget what they call it, but basically there's two wires that actuate the relay, and then when a relay is wired, it closes the circuit and lets power flow through. So when the horn blows, these two get a current that pulls the relay down, and then that closes the power to these two, sends power to the compressor, which is also grounded on a mount point with a black wire here. If you can see that. So it's a very short ground wire run to the frame, and then the positive power, pick a decent sized gauge wire so it can handle current.
what is it? Oh, I don't have my glasses. 12 gauge.
12 gauge primary wire. So everything you find at your auto parts store, that's it.
That's it. But like I said, if they're offering the whole electrical kit now with the horn, you guys are, as they say on the streets, you're Gucci. You're good. You can hook the horn up. You have all the electrical stuff that you need. But when we did it, when my husband connected it, we didn't have any of that stuff. So that's where, after about 2-3 hours, he decided to put the horn here, because I did not want the horn exposed. I think they sent me a picture of a black Can-Am Spyder that had the horn installed right up in here on the outside. Yeah, on the other side, and I didn't like that. I didn't want to take away from the integrity of my bike. I didn't want any extra jewelry stuff on it. I wanted it to be concealed. So
why won't you be honest?
Well, it didn't look good.
No surprise. You wanted to scare the hell out of people when you blew it.
Okay, and that too. Because they really don't see it coming. They really don't. They don't see that coming. Okay. So, but here it is. My husband installed it, the MotoHorn, inside the bike, behind the panel.
Yeah. Behind this guy, which goes right there. So it's actually blowing out through this.
And
vent.
it blows out through
this
vent piece right here in the fog light. Okay. So I hope that explains everything as far as how my husband installed the MotoHorn on my bike.
Now, to be clear, to wire it, I pulled this entire front end cap off to get to a decent place where I could see everything and run the wiring. So this came out, that came off, this came off, that came off.
Yeah, the bike was almost naked.
It was just framed.
He had to take everything.
I didn't take this one.
Yeah, he didn't take the hood off, the front cover, but
most of that was to try to figure out, well, how do I hide this thing so it can't be seen and the bike still looks stealthy,
yeah.
right, so to speak.
So that's basically why
That's the only place for the length of that horn. That's the only place to put it.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's so long. It's almost like a little trumpet.
Trumpet.
Yeah, it's long, and so yeah, exactly. So it's long, and it needed to be somewhere. Thank you, babe, because he did a wonderful job putting it right there.
Yeah, that's longer than a foot, if I'm not.
Yeah.
I'd have to measure.
So, but anyway, there you go. Like I said, I hope this explains everything of how he connected the horn. Every so often he'll open it up just to check the compressor to make sure it's still sturdy, because he had to fabricate, make this little piece right here.
This little angle piece, yeah.
Yeah,
I had to put these bends cut so I could curve it around this pipe, and then just a regular water hose or band cable or band clamp, and that's still tight.
Yeah, so works for us.
And that's been holding up for at least 500-600 miles.
Yep.
At least.
So there you go. MotoHorn installed, concealed, Texas style, baby. On the Can-Am Spyder F3T. Compliments of this guy right here, my husband. Thank you so much for putting up with my shenanigans and this heat out here in the garage.
And
so
your secret things you hide in my saddlebags.
Yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right, there you go. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay hydrated.
Yes, it's hot.
It's hot.
You in Texas.
It's hot.
It's 101 degrees today. So.
There you go. In the shade.
Yes.